Welcome everyone. I am actually on the road, so I'm filming from an Airbnb. And as you can see, you can do yoga anywhere. So I'm using some cushions and I've got a nice rug that's non-slippery. So really, hopefully this motivates you to understand you don't need a lot of the extra things to do yoga. So we'll get started in a nice seated position. So just finding an easy seat, maybe elevating your hips so you get a little more length in your spine. And just shut your eyes or gaze down. Just start to notice your breath. The natural inhale and exhale. Noticing the rise and fall. Just taking a moment to come in, to check in with you. Giving yourself permission to meet yourself exactly where you're at. No judgments. Just let go of judgments, expectations. Meeting yourself where you're at. Allowing yourself to do what you need. And open your eyes. Bring your hands down, inhale up, and exhale, open your chest. We'll do a few rounds. Inhaling up, exhaling and opening. Again, inhaling, reaching up, and then opening. Maybe an audible exhale. Sometimes it's good just to make a little noise. So you're moving, breathing, opening, and connecting with you. Savor this time. It's really a gift. Time to take care of you. And one more breath, reaching up, opening. Now gently put your hands on your thighs. We're going to start making some intentional torso circles. So these circles, you can feel your back, your hips, all sorts of things opening. Relaxing your shoulders, really feeling your bottom ground and root down. And again, coming back to that concept of taking care of you. So picking the range of motion that's right for you. So feeling opening, yet also being able to maintain calmness in your breath, your face, your body. It just should feel good. Now pause. Try your circles in the opposite direction. And maybe you're shutting your eyes. Totally fine. Any part of the practice. Shutting your eyes can really increase your experience. One more circle. Now sit upright. Bring your palms up and take one ear to your shoulder. Gently roll chin to chest and ear to shoulder. Some nice slow circles to the front. Just releasing a little of what we hold here. You may want to think about just opening space for all the good things. One more in each direction. And then bring your head up center. You're just going to cross your legs the opposite way. Sit tall and notice. This side will have different sensations. Palms down, start your circles. And just noticing what you notice. Body, mind, spirit, energy. It's all connected. And through movement and breath and yoga, we're able to tap into something so beautiful. And I really do hope you experience even brief moments of just aha moments, like, oh, I just realized something that will help me to be better. Pause, circle in the opposite direction. Feel the flowing movement, fluid movement. And then come up, roll your shoulders up, back, and down, and release. And right here, inhale up, exhale, open. 2 more times. 1 more. And then we'll come up. You can remove your cushion if you have it or your bolster. And we'll come onto your hands and knees, remembering to spread your fingers or make fists for wrists. Stacking. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Relaxing your shoulders. And we'll start cat and cows. Inhaling, looking ahead. Exhaling and rounding. Really try to start connecting your breath with the movement. Inhale, expand. Exhale, coming in. Maybe shutting your eyes. Just noticing all the wonderful space you're creating in your spine. One more cat and cow. And then we'll open up our knees, big toes together, and pull back into child's pose. So again, it may feel good to be still here, or it may feel good to wiggle a little bit, side to side with your hips, or to even walk your hands over in one direction. Feel the side body opening. Come back center. And then walk your hands over to the opposite side. Now come back center. Fingers spread apart. Tuck your toes. Remember the nice bend in your knees for your first down dog. ears between your shoulders. Upper arms tight. Head, you can shake it yes, no. Draw your belly towards your spine. Lift your hips up. Remember, most important here is lengthen your spine from your tailbone out through your head. Now take your gaze forward, walk your feet to your hands, and forward fold. Keeping as much of a bend in your knees as you would like. Remembering your hands do not have to hit the ground. You may be up here with your hands at your shins. Now come into a half lift, a flat back. And then fold. Bend your knees, reverse your swan dive all the way up. And bring your hands to heart center. Pressing your palms, sink into chair. Feel the strength of your legs. Pause here, you're looking ahead. Now come up, open your chest. Inhale up. Exhale, soften your knees, swan dive and fold. Come into a half lift. Release. Soften your knees, sweep your arms up. And gently come into chair. Shaking your shoulders. Feeling your feet evenly ground. Big toes, pinky toes, and heels. Now come up, open, expand your chest. Reach up. Like you're moving through water, lead with your heart and fold. Come into a half lift. Release. Big bend in your knees, reverse your swan dive up. And sink into chair. Shaking your shoulders, hopefully telling yourself upstairs, I have strong legs. Positive thoughts, being your own cheerleader. Now gently open your chest and release. Standing tall in mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, maybe audible release. Again, inhaling and exhaling. One more time, inhaling. Bring your hands to heart center. Now stepping out into your 5-star position. Your wrists, ankles aligned. Feel your feet grounding, crown lifting, and fingers reaching side to side. Hands to heart center. So toes go forward. Now take your right toes, turn them. We're gonna bend your right knee. Open your hands, look towards your right thumb, warrior 2. Back hand goes down, reach forward, reverse your warrior. Subtle pause at warrior 2. Bend your right arm, come into side angle. And then back to warrior 2. Excuse me. Back to warrior 2. Now cartwheel your hands and come into a low lunge. Now you're going to be twisting towards your right leg. So your right arm is going to reach up and twist. Remembering you can always just leave your hand right at your hips as well, but take a twist. Looking up, center, or down. Now release your hands down. Walk yourself back into a plank. Pause and hold. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists, thighs are firm. Perhaps you're in kneeling. See how slowly you can chaturanga down. Upper arms in. Lift into baby cobra. Feel your powerful back body. Gently release. Push up, pull back briefly into child's pose. Knowing you can stay here as long as you would like. When you're ready, tuck and lift, meeting in down dog. Now this time your right leg is going to extend up. Feel your glute. You can even bend your right knee, open your hip. Maybe make some circles. Going the other direction. And then lengthening back out. Both hips are level with your mat or floor, wherever you are. Now this is a tough one. You're going to shift forward. Squeeze your core. And it's okay if you come down, if this is not graceful. Start to sweep your right foot forward, come back into your low lunge. So that requires a lot of flexibility, a lot of core strength. Give yourself grace. Now come up, fly your arms, hover your front thigh, feel the strength of your right leg, as well as the strength of the middle of your back and back of your shoulders. Sweep your arms up into high lunge. Bring your hands to heart center and then turn back towards me. 5-star. Right here in 5-star. Inhale up. Exhale. Big breath in. Exhale. One more time, big breath in. Exhale. Roll your shoulders. And then let them hang heavy. Hands at heart center. Your left toes will turn out. Bend your left knee aligned with your toes. Reach side to side. Warrior 2. Remember warrior poses. Strong, still, confident, like a warrior. Now your back hand goes down, reach forward. Open and pause. Reverse your warrior. Go back to warrior 2. Bend your left arm, side angle, pause. Really open, as if your body was against the back of a wall. Noticing what you notice, all the things. It's one of my favorite sayings right now, all the things. Let's just do all the things. Use your torso to go back to warrior 2. Now you're going to cartwheel, including picking up your back heel into a low lunge. Pausing right here. You're going to be twisting towards your left foot. So your left hand reaches up, so you're twisting away from me towards your front leg. Hold. Breathe. looking up, center, or down, whatever feels right for your neck. Now relax down, step back, pause in your plank, maybe full or kneeling, allow for play, relax your shoulders. And as slow as you can, chaturanga all the way down. Tops of your toes press down. Small lift into baby cobra, maybe your hands lift. Think of your elbows drawing back and down. Breathing. Now release down, push up. Oh yes, child's pose, and I know this is many of your favorite pose. I agree, it feels wonderful. Connect with your breath. And when you're ready, we'll meet in down dog. Tucking, lifting. And think of an upside down V. And this time your left leg is going to lift up. Maybe you're going to bend the knee, open your hip. Might feel good to make some hip circles. Allow for a little play. Staying still is always an option. And we'll meet with your leg extended. And then we're going to shift forward, shoulders over your wrists. Draw your knee in, pause there for a second, starting to build a little more core strength. And it's okay if this is not graceful. You can sweep or you can scoot your foot up. A lot of times it's just very much a scoop or a little shift forward. And then one day you're going to float into this super gracefully. Then we're going to fly and hover your front thigh. Sweep your arms up, press your hip forward. Relax your shoulders. Hands to heart center. And come back, center. 5-star position. 3 deep breaths in. Exhale. Again, inhaling. Exhaling. That audible exhale. Personally, I love to dedicate that to things I just don't need to hold on to. Let them float on off. Now, hands at heart center. We're going to be repeating those flows. So starting with your right toes, going to the top of your mat, bending, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Back to warrior 2. Side angle. Open. Warrior 2. Cartwheel into a low lunge. And then take a twist towards your right knee. Release down. Step back. Finding your plank. Chaturanga down. Baby cobra. Release. Child's pose. When you're ready, down dog. Right leg lifts. One-legged down dog, maybe opening, maybe just staying still, circles, lots of options here. Maybe it's your ankle circling. We're going to practice that sweep through, shifting your weight into a plank, squeezing your abdominals right here. And then stepping through or scooting through. low lunge. Once you're stable, fly your arms, hover, sweep up, really opening your hip flexor, hands to heart center, launch up, and come back to 5-star. Hands down, inhale into your belly. Exhale. Big breath in, gather in all the good things. And exhale. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Rolling your shoulders up, back, and down. And release. Now we'll practice on the opposite side. Left toes go out, warrior two. And these movements, the more you do them, the more they get in your body. They get better and better when you repeat these movements. Relax, reach forward, reverse your warrior, side opener. Back to warrior two. Now put a bend, side angle. It's okay to smile during yoga. If you feel good, smile. It changes everything. In fact, maybe smile at a stranger today. Random act of kindness. Lift up, warrior two. Now cartwheel around, low lunge. And once you're steady, take a twist towards your left leg. Reach up. You're twisting towards your front bent knee. Relax down. Step back. Find your plank. Build your upper body strength as you chaturanga down. Find baby cobra. All right, this is very small. Now release down, push up, pull back into child's pose. When you're ready, meeting in down dog. Left leg floats up. Maybe you open, maybe you play. Circling your ankle, your hips, what feels good for you. And then shift forward. Think of your activating your abdominals here. And then coming back to low lunge. Hovering and flying. Reaching up, high lunge. Driving your hip forward. Hands to heart center. And we'll shift back around. 5-star. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Notice the heat you're creating. And you can think of the heat just burning out against stuff we don't need to carry. Releasing, opening. So yoga, yes, there's a lot of physical benefit, but there's also a lot of mental health and stress management benefits. So much. Interconnection, it's a lot more than just moving your body. Step in. Take your hands to heart center. Place your weight in your left leg. Tiptoe your right toes and open. And find tree above or below your knee. Just pausing here. Maybe growing your branches, taking up space. And as you're here in tree, just thinking of one small gratitude. One small gratitude, and I will share with you, I am so grateful that I'm actually on the Seattle trip. I'm bringing my mom to see one of her best friends. And so I'm so grateful that I have an opportunity to bring my mom back to Seattle and for her to really enjoy one of her best friends. Hands to heart center. Come center and release. Shake it out. Big breath in. Hands to heart center. Right leg. Grounding, Pada Bandha, evenness throughout your foot. Opening and connecting above or below your knee, or even with your toes on the ground. Or to play. Sometimes I go above the knee, sometimes I go below. There's not a way that's better. In fact, it's really good to try lots of different things. That way we know a little more day to day what we need to serve ourselves, so that we can be the best version of ourselves. As you're feeling this balance and holding, coming back to gratitude, simple gratitudes. I am grateful for. Reach out, grab it, seal it in. Now take your leg forward, release, shake it out. And we're going to return to where we started, our seated position. So you may want to get your cushion out. And this time, bringing your feet together for butterfly, letting your knees release. And for some, it's taking your fingers a little bit behind your body, pressing your fingertips down, lifting your chest. This is wonderful right here. Or if it feels right, you can also bring your hands on your inner thighs and do a little pressure downward. Feeling this deep in your groin, inner thigh area. You may also want to take your fingers, lace your toes, or maybe even reach out like child's pose. So play and pick the one that feels best for you. And then you can shut your eyes. Just melt in, your body's warm. It's ready for these long, releasing, surrendering holds. Coming back to your natural inhale and exhale. Increasing mindfulness. Maybe even just notice the air as it moves through your nostrils. The small things. You may feel your body just sinking deeper and deeper, relaxing and releasing. Gravity taking over. Now gently come up. Lengthen your legs out in front of you. Take your fingers either pointed forward or out to the side. And just open your chest. keep your neck where it's comfortable, shoulder blades together and down. And then release. Now seated, bend your right knee, and it can stay right here, or you can cross. Fingers push down as you lift up. And you can either take your left arm, hug and look over, or you can make a goalpost. Place it on your thigh and add a little pressure so you get a nice seated twist. Rooting through your bottom, lifting through the crown of your head. Release. Give yourself a little shake. Let's do the opposite side. So again, your left knee can just bend in or it can cross. Push down and lift up. Give yourself a hug and look over your back shoulder, or bring your arm up. Place it on your thigh. And again, a little push with your arm and your thigh together. Gently release. Shake out your legs and just find a comfortable seat again. And we're going to go back to where we began. Seated tall, hands on the thighs. Just doing some torso circles. Pausing, going the opposite direction. And then hold. Now cross your legs the opposite way. Palms up, heart center open, shoulders heavy, just to the front. Ear to shoulder, chin to chest, and ear to shoulder. Bringing your head up center once you're even. And we'll do circles again with your legs crossed in the opposite direction. Again, you may find that you're a little tighter in this position. That's okay, it's normal. That's why we switch it out. Balancing. Thinking about what we do on one side, doing it on the other. Even when you're carrying items, you always carry with your right hand, trying the left. Just balancing things out. You've been really active, giving yourself time for recovery. Switch the directions of your circles or vice versa. If you feeling kind of depressed or like in a slump, getting up and moving, doing yoga, taking a walk, just doing the opposite for balance. And then just come to seated. We're going to actually end our practice right here. Eyes shut. Let your breath return to normal. Breathing in and out. Noticing the ease that you have created. Your body, mind, spirit, or energy. Keeping your eyes shut, bring your hands to heart center. And all of this is always optional. If it resonates with you, just picture, visualize one thing you are grateful for. Person, place, experience, it can be anything. You can keep your eyes shut, bring your hands out to your sides. And as you inhale up, you'll say to yourself, I am grateful for. Your hands will connect and they'll come to heart center. And you'll say your thing, person, place, thing, whatever you're grateful for. We'll do 3 rounds. So inhaling up, I am grateful for, reaching out, grabbing it, and then sealing it into your heart center. Hands down, inhaling, I am grateful for. Visualizing in your mind's eye, grabbing that one thing and pulling it in, sealing it into your heart. One last time, big breath in. I am grateful for. Seal it in. Just notice the sensations that happen when you focus on gratitude. Small gratitudes all around us. Every day, in all situations, there's always something to be grateful for, even when we're thick in a storm. With your hands at heart center, thank yourself for showing up for you, for taking care of you, so you can be your best version for others. And then we'll open up our eyes, ending this session with Namaste. The light in me respects the light in you. Namaste. So, we're gonna have a little gratitude challenge this week. Writing 3 things down that you're grateful for. You can do it at any time. I do suggest that you do it with a daily activity. So as you wake up, if you brush your teeth, right, in the morning, just have a little pen and paper out. 3 small things you're grateful for. And we'll do that for 1 week, maybe even longer. I hope you enjoyed this practice and you're feeling fabulous. I'll see you again soon.